FM. Well, family will apologize for starting the program late, but we'll go now and bring the program. Good morning, Salon. Stay tuned.
Good morning and welcome to the last edition of the program Good Morning Salon for this week, Friday 19th September 2025. And we're being canton at this edition of Fambul. And I'm Jaffarmans Davis.
And Mina Kaifa to Conte. Good morning. Inside the program this morning, as Sinongo launched the Sewa Gun Market, the President Julius Madabio say they don't reduce the price for shop them from 12,000 Leone to 6,000 Leones. The Director of Policy Planning and Information at the Ministry of Health, Dr. Tom Sise, say for make the able implement all them program inside 2026, make the ask the Ministry of Finance for give them over 600 million new loans, where include both capital expenditure and recurrent budgets. And today inside the program, the Democracy will talk to the head of public affairs na NASSIT, Mohamed Bangali. We go talk about the Sewa Gun markets we don't open for markets and them, and self other things we don't happen at NASSIT.
Well, this is another story them they inside the program. Plus, members say you they listen to we live on www.radiodemocracy.sl, and now Leone Metal Group they sponsor Radio Democracy for bringing the Good Morning Salon program come to you, powered by AfriCell. You same way so they listen to we from we partner radio station them from across the country on Radio Shalom 89.5 na Koinadugu and Falabad District, Radio Maleng 88.5. Radio 1J 101.3 na Pujaun District, Radio Colenten 90.0 na Cambia, Radio Moa 105.5 na Kailao, Vopad Radio na Waterloo, Voice of Sando Radio 95.7 na Kono District, Voice of Kaine na Kamakwe on 98.0, Voice of Masoro Pujaun District, Jange Radio on 99.3 FM Loawabont District, Advocacy Radio Putloko District, Radio Katbami na Putloko District, and na Tonkolimba, and Hat FM on 95.9 na Moyamba District. The program na Good Morning Salon, it come to you from the Society for Radio Democracy 98.1 FM, and for you to get away from wherever you get away from, to your radio set or online. Remember, CSF cable for add the voice to the program. But I go use the number 077 981 981. The number again 077 981 981. Or so if you can go down Radio Democracy Facebook page and add your voice to the discussion we carry on our social media. The program now Good Morning Salon, and it come to you from the Society for Radio Democracy.
The program Good Morning Salon they continue, and inside the program they look at the first issue. The Communication Manager and Conservation Society of Salon, Dr. Abdul Kapoor Dumbuya, say the Red Plus communication strategy where then they review now go help make the country get scope for begin do development program them for achieve Red Plus na the country. Abdul Kapoor Dumbuya talk this way inside one engagement with all with stakeholders them on the technical workshop for develop the draft Red Plus communication strategy for Salon. I be there part of this and put this report together. Community people get key role for play by environment preservation and protect the environment, and this now because most of the thing them when they happen to the environment na community level. If they get sabi as to waiting they spoil the environment or make them, that go help tap the way people they do bad thing them to the environment. We make Conservation Society Salon, when a civil society body where they work on environment, don't begin for engage community people for look inside the Red Plus communication strategy for Salon, so that community people go review them and see how in go work na Salon community them for able communicate to people on environmental challenge them and how for solve them. The Communication Manager and Conservation Society Salon, Abdul Kapoor Dumbuya, talk more about how the Red Plus communication strategy for Salon go help the implementation phase of the Red Plus na Salon.
The communication strategy where we the first for develop, they help in the implementation phase. In fact, before the implementation phase, it will even help we sail through successfully the readiness phase. After the readiness phase, we go to the implementation phase and we go to results-based financing phase, where Salone will begin receive couple for make we do development programs then now with various communities then. So it bring a lot of support to the country. So this strategy will help make we really disseminate information, scatter information right across the country to people, them key stakeholders, so that they will understand better one this initiative, because we know say plenty people not to understand waiting Red Plus the talk about. But of course, with this strategy, it will create a way where the messages, the communication, where therefore happen for sensitized people in our communities, it will be well coordinated.
Where it be the talk, the chairman for the Red Plus National Technical Committee and Sumana Baba Toure say this initiative na part of their commitments for CISE, they helped up deforestation and forest degradation in the country.
We made a commitment that, unlike what happened in 2010, we made a commitment that this one will do everything possible for it to succeed. In every system, communication is very, very important. If you don't communicate to people, first of all, people don't know what you are doing, and they tend to be misinformed. And so that is why communication is very, very important. This phase of the Red Cross that we're building capacities. We are building capacity of structures, of also what we know will really push us to achieve to the second phase, which is actually the project-based phase. So in one of those structures, we really need a communication system and a strategy to push us. So that when we communicate to the layman out there, when we communicate to those communities that actually made the ultimate sacrifice to say we're going to leave our forests to save the planet, they know why we want red and why red is important for all of us. So that is why we are here. And this strategy can never be developed without your input.
But how important this Red Plus communication strategy for Salone Day? The communication consultant for the development of Red Plus communication strategy, Dr. Francis Sewa, he explained.
I cannot say the research on the booklet shows in the importance and relevance of this initiative, we will not go able for doing without a lot of focus on communication. Particularly so for approach. This whole thing about red, I argue that it is about to be understood and approached within the context of development communication with specific reference to behavior change communication. This whole thing about behavior business. This help us speak, how they protect the environment, how they ensure safe climate change day. That not become once a man be supposed to do something the thing in the correct way. Way A, he move from A, he go to way B, C, and D. So if you don't do the wrong thing, so one change in behavior for let come out from the wrong way and kind of this way. So all the activities of Help Plus, all the initiatives, all the programs, as far as I'm concerned, they boil down to communication. And not any kind of communication, but behavior change communication.
Dr. Francis Sewa end up say, after this review process of this communication strategy, then go begin go na different community them for raise awareness about the Red Plus and safe how people for take care of the environment for the Society for Ready Democracy. Mina Kaifa to consider the report. The program now Good Morning Salone, they come to you live from the Society for Ready Democracy 98.1 FM. As we are here, one power line today. Today we go talk to the head of public affairs na NASSIT, Mohamed Bangali. We go talk about the Sewa gun market where they don't open for market two man MSF other thing we don't happen na NASSIT. Well, with that I want to welcome my studio guests. When I'm Mohamed Bangali. Good morning and welcome to the program Good Morning Salone.
Good morning, 98, and good morning, listeners. Thank you for having me.
Okay, so before we can talk about the Sewa gun market, start first for tell we waiting on the happen and NASSIT.
Well, 2025 now health care and NASSIT, the director general and the management team gets a focus for redirect the way how we don't do things and improve on we service. One major activity we don't take place in NASSIT now the attempt for low move NASSIT to the informal sector. One for extend NASSIT coverage
to people that would sell market or do business for themselves. You know, for over 22 years, we don't form the scheme. We principal mandate now for provide security for people in the formal sector. And we don't achieve over 98% of members in the formal sector who they work when they pay for their work here. NASSIT don't achieve that target today. Now that just new one they will come and they will try for absorb. But even when the scheme make room for voluntary membership for the one that will do business for themselves, much not happened there over the years. So in the past 1 year, the Director General and in team, the achievements or the push on to now shall say we move the scheme to the informal sector. And so much has been achieved in that light. We don't get the policy, we don't get the framework of the law way for extended coverage. We don't put everything in place, and we are sure before the end of this year, NASSIT go move, we go launch the new scheme, what they call the Salone Informal Sector Pension Scheme. We don't get name, we don't get policy, we don't get the benefits process kind them. We did now for finalize the legal paper. We don't get cabinet concurrence. President don't see the policy, cabinet don't approve them. Now we're going to now parliament for let them draft the bill, get a law, then president sign the law, they will launch the scheme. So we are 80% completed in our move for take NASSIT into the informal sector. Another strategic move we also do this year now for overhaul the ICT system for ensure say NASSIT did at the hand of your palm. We want for improve service to our members, and one way they improve service to your members now for digitalize the scheme. Yes, over the years we get a very, if I will tell you, we got one of the best ICT systems in the country. I will challenge that anywhere where I go. Yeah, but for getting better, we need to improve them because every day ICT digital service they increase. So because of that, NASSIT for the past 1 year now for overhaul and strengthen the ICT system. So it's kind of a multi-sector biometric platform where you don't need for NASSIT for ask for anything once that is finished and launched. You go left now your host, you go call, you go on your website, you go even use button phone, not even digital phone, button phone. Just you voice the coding. We will give you any information where you need about NASSIT. You go claim your benefits online. You don't need for can salon or free time or go to office story for claim benefits. You get your statements, now you parlor. You go in your parlor, so you say, NASSIT, like check how much you don't pay for me. You go type in your NASSIT number, you go get them. So now that we don't offer to do this year, and I'll tell you yourself, we are 87% completed in transforming the ICT, and now our test runs that we're doing. We don't do now. We are doing test runs among ourselves and few organizations for ensuring it up and running before we launch them to the public. Also now for enforce compliance. In all of this, we want to forget people for pay for the work mandate. Enforce compliance. Make sure say people that will get work mandate they register. So the inspectorate, the operations division, themselves get the mandate for ensure say then push for enforce compliance. Okay. Compliance enforcement has been achieved to over 99%. Even the one that were recalcitrant, those who never they give for pay for the work mandate through the help of the judiciary, when they informed the NASSIT courts 2 years ago, then they don't drastically reduce. Yes, some then they we not see they comply, but much achievement has been done. The other point we want for the benefits payment, all of this, you want to get good ICT system. We want go to informal sector. We want enforce compliance. Now for where you left folk tomorrow, let you get your money and on time. Now for where you die, you weft them or man or picking them, get the money on time. If you sick, you get your money on time. So benefits payment, prompt payment of benefits is also another target we set to set this year. And I tell you, itself, so much has been achieved in Andy. The radio will attest these days. First time, so much complaints will come. Yes, then they, because some case then typical, some case that even the people themselves cause them problem. But on our part, the platform for effective and efficient benefits payment don't be established. And this year, by the time we end this year, we are sure the DJ will pull a statement say 2025 has been a year of success for NASSIT.
Okay, so we go look at then success then the later on when the time comes. So now earlier you mentioned say una don't achieve 98% of the thing way una don't do for the informal sector. What are some of them thing then they?
So for form a new scheme first now for do study. The one day we some people actuarial systems they can do study for see whether waiting the current scheme day which we get, the current membership which we get, and waiting make this scheme will get not sweet to the people in the informal sector. In other words, what are the barriers which prevent people in the informal sector for joining the current NASSIT scheme? So the actuaries that do that study, then we say go across this country for get study, for do that study for ensure say we understand what are the barriers that we make, then people here not be join NASSIT and which kind of scheme then go left forget. But the first step we would do now forget partnership with global partners we understand social security like the World Bank, the ILO, the UNDP, they come and give it initial trainings. After training, we form two committees, the steering committee and the technical committee. Steering committee is a ministerial committee headed by policy makers, ministers, we can do social security, social welfare, children's, women, trade, just that policy, even our offices, like the generals, heads of departments, we can do with policy on social protection. Then we'll get the technical team, we'll call technical committee. Then are the technical people now without the way, then are any office where they deal with informal sector and social protection. So those two committees exist side by side. Technical committee, they get the mandate for develop the framework. We develop the framework and report to the steering committee. So for all of this year, this period after the training, the committee going to focus to ensure say we achieve that dream. As I talk to you, a policy for the informal sector has been designed. Communication plan for this scheme has been designed. Logo has been designed. Name has been designed. Benefits and qualifying conditions have been designed. So everything where they make a scheme kind of functionality, we don't get them right. The steering committee don't approve them. We don't want a cabinet. Presidents don't give the concurrency. This is a beautiful concept. The idea them so good, we now go ahead. So the next stage what we do now, we do law officers now for develop the legal, the law. Because anything can go by law, develop the law. Once the law is developed, we go parliament approve the law, president sign, the scheme is done. So that's the 92%, yes. It is everything else. Now we go tell you which benefits will they give you if you join the scheme, how much you they contribute, yeah, and how you they contribute, and how you will become a member of the scheme. Everything has been developed, and we are now waiting for the law. Then we launch the scheme.
So, in all of the things that we don't talk about, the plan, them when it comes to communication, the policies and things like that. This plan una get for the informal sector. What's in the roadmap of time we una want for CC by this term una for that achieve the thing?
By the end of November, Parliament for don't approve, for don't pass the bill, and President for don't sign. Then before the year they end, we will launch the informal sector. By January next year, the scheme will be optionalized.
What come into operation? What do they expect?
We expect now a robust engagement now. For instance, people. But as I speak, by October we will begin the nationwide engagement to people in the informal sector. Tell them about the new policy, the new scheme. Begin for buy in the membership.
What in this policy they change?
They change the poverty level for our people. And they change the status of savings of our people.
Explain this to the layman.
Yeah. For instance, this woman they sell fish, they sell pepper, they sell Maggi. Me what they work so for government, so more not going to pay me. If I retire, even when they say COVID, what be the work? Government be the still pay me salary. Yeah. But this one where they sell this fish. When they say lockdown today, they not sell fish. How they feed the family? Or a left for a gas in a bike rider, you ride bike. On your way go you get accident, you foot caught. How you go get money for taking your bike today again? Or sometimes you dey keep market na you store, you know market woman. You don't say whole day, you go keep the market na store. Then fire catch for that market, it burn. How that market woman go live after that period? So over the years, the people in the informal sector, they're so vulnerable to the risks of life, like death, sickness, and loss of income. So this scheme where we get not be the too much for everybody because they know they can't join because of what they protect people they are against. For them they say no, and then they can keep him on NASSIT for 60 years while retire. But so they say Marcus they retire. Eh? Possibly they write my credit, then they retire. But say like I keep the money, say I retire, before they didn't give me out. They said no, we don't go join that day. So we understand that we own method as employees them or employers them. It be challenging for them to join the scheme.
Okay.
So we review that day for get a scheme which suits them. So today, if you not pay you to sell, you they say I they pay 5,000 every month for me profits at that pay. Now NASSIT. Now to the new scheme. We never NASSIT anymore. Now in your Salon Informal Sector Pension Scheme. In nickname now for the Bambai. So this they can't save for them Bambai. And they sell paper every month. I don't sell small while they keep to this for the Bambai. 5,000. The scheme they say if you contribute for 18 months, you qualify for take loan. Now that scheme day.
Okay.
To the tune of how much?
Well, it depends what you pay.
Okay.
Yeah, we get forget that on our next category now what they're going to. Or sometimes if you give us say we get grants. Sometimes if you get bearing, the scheme will get bearing to you. You know, member of the scheme, you don't lose your man, or show, or school fee 10 rich. You never pay, you become a university, you never pay school fee for that you pick. You want to take loan for pay the school fee. You go pay small. But because you contribute for 18 months, 1 year 6 months, 1 year 6 months, you qualify for take 40% of what you don't contribute. So if I contribute 10,000 per month, I contribute 18 months. I qualify for take 40% of that money where I don't pay. And what I loan them, when they qualify me for go pay me picking school fee, if I have on a married, I go marry, I go they pay me debt at the same time I contribute. By the time I don't know that contribution day, I qualify again for take another one. But NASSIT scheme not a give loan. Or you don't make it the right, you buy it broke down. Because you don't pay for 18 months, you can't trust money to NASSIT. You go buy your bike. You begin riding your bike back, you pay you loan. So you don't need again boss man for go pay our master money. If you don't trust now, that money don't trust, it will be your master money. That's why they pay that your master money. When you don't pay your debt, you buy it and you get out. That is how the scheme they can for insurance say we save the people from the burden of life so that the informal sector will be formalized and then self will realize the value of what they do.
Okay, so for business person we go on for join this informal sector, wetin are the process where it go to?
But so, like I tell you, we don't do the policy. For instance, you get for be above 16 years.
Okay.
You get for the do business. You get for can't say you do business. You go agree say you go pay minimum 5,000 per day, 5 euros per day. You understand? Just like minimum qualified condition, you for don't register with at least NCRA, so that you go enhance your membership. Without no one problem with your date of birth, because if we say can't give you date of birth, you can't give you wrong information. So man, you can't like you want change that. So if you join NCRA, we go say go to NCRA card. Through the NCRA card, we will know when your date of birth. We go fix that, so we'll get correct national data. Once that is done, that's the only criteria. Anybody can join. You come, you register. Means of payments, you don't need for kind of office you can pay. With the design way they way sometimes you go pay through Orange money. You go pay through Afri money. We go get aggregators so they go to office to you. They go na your table. No be expect marketing to come on table. Can office, can't sit down that line for pay contribution. No.
Okay.
Now when they go meet them, for instance, say, okay, we'll get aggregators so we in the markets. They get to sue them. We'll get one marketing one of the head man. Through in, then go they pay by day. When they pay by day, we go collect them. Or if you know I'm going to pay through aggregator, Orange money. You get Orange money number or Afri money or whatever mobile money system go there in place. We'll go collaborate with and banks. You will go there, you go pay, or go, you like na you market, you type, you transfer your money. As you transfer, so you receive come to you immediately. Then we the collator and input. So we make it so easy because of the nature of the job of those people. Better fisherman na Shenge for left in fishing, pay transport from Shenge, come or Friton for can join the information scheme. No, we go meet her in water side.
Okay.
We go get on the phone in water side. We go talk to her in your language the yeri, Mende, Timini, Fula, Soso, Madingo. We go fill the form in if like an able right, it go fill the form by audio. They go transcribe them now and get out of the system. Now these days You voice over, you voice now, you transcribe it to writing. All of those mechanisms they put in place for ensure say this informal sector work and work for the people them. What we tend for
NASSIT get the capacity for like I talk say go meet business people.
We get beyond the capacity, sir.
So when we get for launch this informal sector policy scheme?
Give and take, we expect it by December we will launch them. And January next year it will operationalize. Okay. But we are now at the point of law. Once the law is made, that is done.
Okay, continue for the between the program. A name now Mohamed Bangali in at the head of public affairs na NASSIT. As in there also today for talk about the launch of the Sewa gun market and other things that we don't happen at NASSIT. The program now Good Morning Salon they come to a live from the Society for the Democracy 98.1 FM. Well, inside the program now not time for make we take break.
We're trendy and youthful. We're UBA.
You na government or private workman? You want buy land for build your dream house? You want buy motor car? Or now you picking and school fees you want for pay? You want for furnish your apartment? Or want settle urgent medical bill? Sometimes you want travel? Well, no worry. UBA get you back with the UBA No Wahala loan. We go make you get loan as low as 5,000 and as high as 1 million in new loans. You don't need for worry about any collateral. Once you dey work past 6 months, na any government office, international NGO or any institution where the bank recognize inside them loan portfolio, you go get the opportunity for pay them small with sweet timeline when are up to 4 years with no wahala. Oh yes, UBA No Wahala loan don't come for you. Loan will go give you peace of mind. So what do you wait for? Just reach for
Democracy 98.1 FM. And where they bring the program come to now this Friday morning, my name na Karifa to Conte.
And me, na Jaffa Mans Davis. The program, Good Morning Salon, they continue inside the program. They continue to look at more issues. We go inside some people wait happen at J Matter by Grammar School Junction near Aberdeen Bridge. Don't raise concern say the authority them na Grammar School don't broke then host them outside and the tap with them family them. The school not even compensate them. Then people are talk this inside one demolition exercise where the school begin inside September 17 this year. We report a man and say get more and go now report.
Currently, at map na J Matter by Grammar School quarters in the come inside the small near the bridge, na the roundabout by Grammar School. At map na J Matter. Usai people then get notice yesterday say when they live na them houses there, then for demolish the houses that then get a court order. I go talk to some of the affected people them, make them tell you exactly waiting happen and waiting at the inside of the story.
Yes, my name Morana Toka. I be on the live now from the time now. People that be out through actually now from the time where they pass this bridge. Luckily, where they be out through now, we don't left here for the past so many years. We don't born, we don't pick it, and they don't be big now. So now one day we left Sudan, 9 people then, they were the Grammar School people then, now they say, okay, before left their place.
Yes, but within that and they don't be the bridge now. Within that and they we don't deny now. I said I had a born way. As far as me they tell you.
Them in give any notice say then they can't go this place.
Wait, notice not there because where at the talk say notice not there. They become to they tell we say they say now they get the land. They say they don't give you notice. They invite you in a court to go there. Where we go in a court, we're not able to explain nothing. Now the lawyer say we're not for explain nothing. Anybody who want to explain, they say that they lock her up. So we grab 2 times 1 is to have. They not allow we. So now we come we left Sudan. They say they come back again. They say they can't notice back. They say we for left here. So if we not come on here, they say bail if they come. But we be done there now. Before ever that they happen, we be there now. The principal come. They say place and at least they get for list day. But as well, people they where they be done they live now even if now get on land where people they live there for quite a long time. When you come, they talk to we find. They say oh yeah we get for compensate you now for the time when we are there. They register all the houses then where they now. When they don't register the house and they put paper, then they say they go for pay with side.
So how many houses would they talk about? So
now about 290 houses. They say they compensate with, they do small thing for level fair way for go. So we be don't sit down now, we don't relax, we don't wait for them. Now they just grab these 2 days here, no notice, Not this that yesterday now as we don't dey go work, some of we pikin dem don go left, we pikin dem house. So as we come, wetin we meet? We meet take out some group man, young man then begin dey broke place, then this that, then they damage people. Say dem scatter we start with the sleep. We not able to get side for sleep. We then are street up to now school and Barry school now there some of we now there we dey. We not get money for go rent, we not get nothing of the kind. We just dey right now, we dey pass up and down. We not get the starting, we not get the ending. So we dey plead to Papa government, anybody so far, any organization, if for me they help we, let they come inside. If now help self for let they help we. We don't really totally. They don't really displace we now. We not get side for go, so we need help.
We will continue to talk to more affected people. From USA, they see the demolition exercise they take place. Here now the demolition exercise now they take place. Well, from USA, they see policeman and soldier man them. I think that they supervise the demolition exercise. I'll continue for talk to more affected people. So I continue for talk to more affected people.
Yes, sir. Me name Abdullah M. Toli, and now myself I do business. I block at the beats for sale with my family.
So how long you done there?
It's over more than 10 to 15 years. Because this notice, and don't they tell we several times say let people then left here, let people then come here. This place my school get here. And then we don't count with notice, then we don't count list where then we don't pull say, then they give people their money for let them left the place, then we don't come more than 3 times. So people then be the wait and we all be the wait, exercise that patient day, where they say, then they give people them small money, let people then go, let them left this vicinity. There is no way.
Who send this thing happen?
Last say this work now yesterday, now it take place on behalf of the people them. Nobody know aware.
So when I been there around?
Yes, some people be there around, some man not there around, some man don't go do business, some man don't go sell. And few of the youth man themselves now they na area.
So how many houses that they talk about?
More than 200 to 300 houses. Because now the old vicinity, take go down. Go by the water.
So I continue for talk to more people. One affected woman.
I mean, Mayatu Kamara. This thing, don't tell we say they want this space. They don't come 1, 2, 3, 4. They don't come for long. But now we tell them say we not get side 8 for go. So they mean talk say then go give you small thing for law go left here. So then 2 days back then camp and 2 meeting. The policeman then come. They all can they say so. Then go give you time back. Say after December, then go give you time for law left here. So now say no bad, not a problem. So yesterday morning we just can't more people we dey pass sleep. Sunday pass sleep, Sunday pass sleep. Then they broke all side. Police and they can they fire tear gas. Then all net no sleep. When they can't say the rain done, they suffer.
When you didn't
it don't say. It don't pass 15 years hold on there.
Okay, so una been get paper like for
we not get no paper, sir.
Okay, so what you had they ask for?
We ask no more for help. Any government give you help because I we say we not get no side for go. Or people in do na side and so na bag can go catch. So side and how they do business because we not get nothing. We na popo people there. Na sell we na block we beat. Property they all there and don't loss. Then don't loss property and don't loss. So they plead to governments let help we let side for we go manage first we go there. But people don't get side for this set. Some people do they sleep people and property. So now then they will tell the government let we.
As you don't hear it from the affected people, then don't channel them concern the demolition exercise they go on. But what thing will be the situation of the affected people from J-Matter Grammar School Junction with support from Mohamed Lamin Kebe for Radio Democracy, Mange Mansaye, the report.
The program Good Morning Salon they continue from that report today. Family important for NASSIT get the democracy being reach out to the Salon Grammar School Authority them for get their own side of the story, but they not be able to give respond. And they continue for update the public about how that issue they develop. The program Good Morning Salon they continue.
The program Good Morning Salon they continue and we still get with Mohamed Bangali in at the head of public affairs na NASSIT. As in there so today for talk about the Sewa gun market and safety them we don't they happen na NASSIT. Any self can be part of the program by where I go send a comment or text message to the number 0779819181 or say if you go on our Radio Democracy Facebook page. Well, we still get with me Mohamed Bangali in at the head of public affairs na NASSIT. So yesterday we see the President Julius Maada Biodo launched the Sewa ground market, and this one market now one way we don't get so many postponements. So tell we how this finally yesterday NASSIT to launch the Sewa ground market.
Well, we can already where the last days been come out where we can call when it happened. We tell us say the market at that date will be pronounced was 99%, 100% completed. We been postponed opening of that edifice, that marketplace, because of some other ancillary facilities where they made the place up and running. Some people now building at the sea. They say markets don't done. Yes, it don't done. Shop then they, store then they. But there are other facilities where they make that market they functional. We know one let's say well ground markets can't sell like other side and where you pass here, you see people in plastics in that corner, you see the park here, what's all day, lights not day, this not day, chief book we are no. So for we now a holistic package we provide for the people of Sierra Leone. We role for support government in building the capacity of the informal sector on our people. We choose to give them a modern market system. Will never happen in this country. Several grounds get 1,544 market spaces. So it means we can get 1,544 market people, men and women, settled in that market for do business. We get over 300 tables. Then table we can Abacha streets, then the big markets, then kind table. But this time around, not to tick the count, you can layer, you can sell. No, the table they make and good. Where you don't sell, you know they pack safe. You go, you come back, you come meet your market the next day for continue for sale. Several grand markets get big shop them for bank, pharmacy, or even supermarkets, and they instead of same place there. Several grand markets get over 176 big shop then. Yeah? So every market pattern where they see in Central Africa or any partner in the world, it is inside several grand markets. Besides the shop then, we get toilet facility. That's the only place in Salon where we get over 200 toilet facilities at a go. We get urinals. We get car park. The car park in we don't show granite they force. We're able to take 30 cars, vehicles for now. As the market they go, we construct a modern car park at that place. The proposal are there now, but because of cash flow, now people money, okay. we don't spend this. Lord begin pull and force. What they pull and small, we go use them now for do what other investment in that area they now make we just do the car park yonder. We get water, so I can get 3 water systems for give water for maintaining market. We get 3 boreholes, industrial boreholes, where it deep, where water no go dry day. Like rain no come in this country for 1 year, water they dry than those industrial boreholes. It dey 3. Beyond that, we get iron water tank where they take 100,000 liters for water for preserve the usage of them to let them and the consumables them. Then of course we connect to now the national grid when a Guma. But because service key erupt once in a while, now Guma, because then service area, Guma go make a priority line. But because once in a while service key erupt, road go lock, the pipe go cut, so we get we own borehole, we go pump water, now we tank for service with people. Okay. So for sanitation, the water and the cleaning, provision the food for ensure say we enhance her. Security, we get fire hydrants now every location, every floor at that place. So in case emergency fire arise, they go to they extinguish them, put them down. They will get office for fire force, emergency response team. Fire force get for station day for ensure say if the fire come, then sabi they go put out. Well, imagine if we get 1,500 44 market people. What about the customers who they come? If now one person go to one shop every day, so it means by day we have 3,000 people going at Sewa grounds, coming back and forth. You understand? That's why them place there. If in a Congo you get picking, you send another market today, we get daycare. You go let people at the daycare, you go sell. If now school off, you can take the picking, you know what kind of markets.
Now free or in the part of this?
In the part, no, that's
the way they pay for
the
the
service. The daycare and service, they pay for them. But you don't compare as the other public or private daycare them around. But great and they get hospital. They for them primary issues. Then quick. Somebody don't wound them for do it don't wound. It gets more with itself. It gets hospital day we go see bottom. Yeah. So we get of course generator day. We have 320 kVA generator. Where they in addition to national grid the light where they come. So Sewa grounds now a one-stop shop. When you go there in the morning for go buy, tell you come on the first to the 7th floor, to the 5th floor. All what you want for don't buy them. Go inside your car if you got a car, or take the bike if you not bike a car out, you go na your bus. So that now what NASSIT don't do for the people of this country, because that now they deserve a president for improve service delivery and for ensure say people in this informal sector and even which citizens then where they go to that place they will get a conducive marketing environment. So Sewa grounds is a one-stop shop where they provide conducive marketing atmosphere, not just for market people, but for citizens of this country where they go and buy. That is Sewa ground for us.
Okay, so we can look more into that. Continue for the between at the program as we take this break na the program.
If them lift you up, make you lift them too.
They continue and remember say yourself can be part of the program by way go send a comment or text message to the number 077981991 or self you gonna wear the Democracy Facebook page. Well, inside the program we take one power headline story them. As in don't go launch the Sewa gun market, the President Julius Maada say they don't reduce the price for shop them from 12,000 leon to 6,000 leons. President Julius Maada talk this inside one meeting when they commission the Sewa gun market, where this is a part of in government human capital development. And carry on say this market will address the plenty challenge them, where in say trade and then they get na free ton. You know Kabia Getman gonna report.
The Sewa gun market na NASSIT project where government been start inside 2014. Where this na for say government give market woman them one more than safe and clean space for selling in them. And safe, this na for reduce street trading where we don't cause problem na area them like Sani Abacha Street, Rodin Street, and other busy road them na the country. This project been stopped first inside 2018 because of corruption allegation them where the Anti-Corruption Commission be they investigate we get to do with procurement, contractor concern and other one them. And after this investigation, work been starts back na the Sewa gun market inside August 2022. And the National Social Security and Insurance Trust NASSIT we don't complete this multi-purpose building. We get different facility them. And this, according to NASSIT, go reduce some and challenge them. We then say, together than they get, forget place for sell na free tongue. And the President Julius Maada we don't go open this market to the public for make markets woman them begin use The Director General for NASSIT, Mohamed we continue for talk about some and the facility them where he say this market gets.
This is one of the biggest institutions we get in this country. Your Excellency, this facility get 171 toilets. Now the highest toilets in this country within one side. We get space inside here for them you find, for them you friends them. Then market two man them. We get over 1,700 space them for market two man them. Apart from that, the lock-up shop them put together is almost 1,000. So essentially, this get for be a place inside, we get forget a security, we get police post there, we get fire force there, we get CCTV service building where they go a radius of the entire TBD. And also, we not say that woman they get for Bokuna answer. We make sure say we get crashed. We say comrade we can't leave the picking them, they go sell. And we also get hospital.
Mohamed na the Minister of Employment, Labour and Social Security been get this for sake of this building when NASSIT don't complete.
The dignity of the market woman there important. There people there, then they contribute very significantly to national development. Enough fair say rain can, sun can, then I do, all weather situations. We need for find something. Another digital, with power and instructions, let them lift the bar, let them begin to work so that this building ready for use.
But waiting this mean for market woman them, na the Sewa Gun market, Fudi Agbla, na the chair lady for the Sewa Gun market woman them, he explain.
Mr. President, God know how we don't suffer at this market. From when they start this market, we've all been there at this archway for go up. But they talk to we say, because of development, for let we go come out na door, then go find place for we know manage there. Say after what they don't build, law will come inside back. And if we say we na first priority, we don't come out na door, we go come inside back to the market. We na poor people then. We not get. Papa, now you we hope to. If this market don't come there so, then we not tell we say today, if we come out na door, when they come inside like a big market they come, then go to the old market. We say for Kana we own market back. Then we say appreciate for where they do so to we. We say accept and traders union they by we side.
Where in the commission the Sewa Gun market, the President Julius Madabio before talk about what this mean for the country in human capital development.
I'm very, very happy to be here this morning for me officially commission this magnificent Sewa grounds market. This is a project that we inherited. It has long been overdue. I'm delighted that NASSIT has shown the commitment to finally complete it. I wish to commend the Minister of Labour and Social Security, the Director General, Board of Trustees, the management and staff of NASSIT for taking this vital project to completion. This is an important investment in our nation's socio-economic infrastructure. It is a direct support to the informal sector and serves as an enabler to my government's Big Five development agenda.
For make them people here within the informal sector get protection for them tomorrow and self feel safe for contribute to the country economy. Now one way the president say in government concern boards.
My government recognizes the invaluable contribution of the informal sector to our economy. There is therefore the need for the informal sector to be organized, to be regulated, and to be controlled. Based on my firm conviction of the importance of this sector, my government is in the process of establishing a pension scheme for them. The management of NASSIT has been directed to take the lead on this matter. This scheme will enhance the well-being and secure the future of our citizens. Our petty traders, market women, bike riders, fisher folk, we have the opportunity for a dignified retirement. For instance, it means that if a bike rider or a petty trader gets affected by accident, invalidity, or death, they are assured that the scheme will protect them and help the families.
The president be same way so say for make plenty market woman them get chance for selling at this market, make them all reduce the price them of the different shop them na the Sewa Gun markets.
NASSIT also need to consider the rent. You see, so another for talk about Creole. You see the market woman and they understand everything they say for this one grammar. For us, we are demonstrating our commitment to creating an enabling environment for all Sierra Leoneans to succeed regardless of the scale of their enterprise. The price or the rent that has been set at 12,000 is half. So instead of 12,000 leones, now na 6,000. And that particular price they go to remain so until me say Tata to power in this country.
President Julius Madabio will end up say in government go continue for say them build Lenkai market special na different pattern of the country for trader them and self been call on the trader them at the Sewa ground market for make sure say then take care of this market and self use them for the right purpose for radio democracy. You know, Kabia the reports.
The program Good Morning Salon they continue. We still get Mohamed Bangali, when head of public affairs for the National Social Security and Insurance Trust, we NASSIT. And Mohamed, you just don't listen to the report, but again, looking at this kind of facility, look at the way how people, how I don't set this wire so for let people and get space inside there.
Yeah, so first we don't talk over and again on radio that NASSIT several grounds na investments. Now we own way for support the states for improving on capital, but our public fund, now people the money them we take put inside it. So wise na investment, but we also concerned about the public, the people who can sell them being the kind of people they be, the income level. That is why we call them socially targeted investment. We hope say tomorrow morning that money all go come one ten. We do small for ensure we maintain the place, the business keep running, then over time with the group funds. So for now we're able to get a very good management of that Sewa ground market, not on NASSIT the manager.
How do the manager?
NASSIT gets an estate management company, what we call SEMCO, Syria Estate Management Company, where exists by law, Company Act, it did, that they manage the estate who gets now Goddard. They even manage for big college campus, some of the estate lady, yeah, then they manage with plazas across the country, and they also manage Sewa grounds. Then get expertise in estate management. Once the project be done complete, we don't hand over and give them. President non-commissioner yesterday. The responsibility going forward with that market now, it rests on the shoulders of Sewa grounds and in board. NASSIT go provide supervision because of property. You know, go left and left, go any kind of way. If something they go wrong, we'll always step into the right channel then for bringing them come back. But they are experts enough for manage the Sewa grounds. They never get the office there right now na Angola town, na Goddard. But they never get office na Sewa ground there. They not begin put the forms there out on sales. For access Sewa ground market, you can go to the office, express interest, say, or tell them say, I want shop yonder. Okay. Yeah? Then go give the form for the shop where you want, you go fill them. Then tell them which kind of market you want see the sell. So they go show you the area, because then are not so one all kind of thing they one side. No. If you get pharmacy, now one angle get for day. You get boutique, now one angle get for day. You get textile, close them, now one angle get for day. So when you go from the first stage, you can go get direction and signs them, where they direct you all what you want to say. So you never go pass that over 1,000 shops there for 30 ones. Okay. You call on this angle F, right corner.
So you got when to be specific, when we go for see, because they don't launch it now. When we go for begin see people they begin selling actually.
The people begin selling now process.
Okay.
They left to them. Where you go take shop. Me no go tell you now when you go design the shop, buy your markets, can put on and begin sell. That's not the thing we don't control anymore. But the markets don't open. You go there now, they will give you form. You take the form, you secure your form. You know, just open. If na shop you don't na osu. If na osu build self, you know, just build osu there tomorrow begin sleep there. You get for transfer, you get for make fix your bed. So then self get process. You get for design the shop how you want it. Buy market plan the shop, you get a process. But for we, president or commissioner, professionalize them, we don't hand over on this SEMCO. SEMCO, as at Monday, don't take full control of the business. Okay. So it led to the market people then, where they go, when you want start, how they go agree, and how they progress. No more, not of we don't hold anymore.
So this investment, like how you talk, people are going to listen now, go on for know if NASSIT or SEMCO get for make priority for people where they sell now road. Like for example, Abacha Street, the shop and then just before the shop, other people and they sell outside. Where then they flop the street so can make people not get side for waka, motorcar and save the face traffic.
So that's not part of the optionalization of the process now. But I know that there have been initial discussions with people on the Sewa grounds. Like whether a challenge is this now. Before they open the market, before they even do the investment, then we be engage them. So we come up here, now can develop here. What will develop here will give you a chance. Yes, they get priority, but then they forget the ability and willingness for pay for that service. Not because if you say our grounds, that way you go. If even you where you want to go take shop now, you don't have to pay them because you let your grounds, they will give you. No, yes, the company Semco know that several grounds market people then get priority of a first come, first serve basis for that place. But the market people therefore get the ability for pay, the willingness for pay, and for maintain the process for run that company. Give you priority, not me say, if you say 10,000, you get priority, you know, me and I will pay 10,000, now 4,000 I will pay. No. You get priority for access. But all that process then remain the same. And we're going to keep the place closed because we give you priority, you don't come. If we don't give you, we don't put notice, you don't come, you should don't. Other people then come already there.
Okay.
So you will get priority, you can go express interest for take advantage of the priority. But if you sit down, no, now we name them a list, we need a wait for us, when this year done, next year, now I go start, no way. We're not going to keep the shop then closed because you get priority. You have to take advantage of your priority for secure the right way they give you. Otherwise, you will lose out. So some of that person way eager for getting there.
So Mr. Bangali, yesterday the president don't launch the Sewa gun market. We understand say we know the presence of Freetown City Council not be the day.
We invite them. We sent a letter to the mayor. In fact, if you check the program, mayor gets statements for making the program and not come. So we know the big person. He get right for Tuesday and go never go. No go to Europe panel for car attend program. We write letter. Did you send the letter? We send the program to City Council. Yeah. So maybe now you go ask why they not come.
Okay, so City Council normally can collect the market dues. So is it that they also get for the collect market dues na Sewa gun market day?
Market due na legitimate means we cancel your earning income. All market women for paid dues. So now opportunity also NASSIT done to pay through government. For example, City Council gets one side where they will go collect them dues. So payment of several grants rents. No get that will do with the market due where you pay. Even if you build your shop, that you shop. If you also have bill, I mean buy me land, I mean build me house, I still pay city rates. That's my obligation as a citizen living in this city. So that not to take that right thing for that responsibility for people there. Renting the shop not prevent you from paying your legal obligations, financial obligations to the state. So that day, no, we don't go that area. The council get an obligation and they know how to implement them. But we, now market to open, people that can take market, they pay for the shop, they sit on it. Whatever happens, they have their obligations and then channel how them will address them.
Okay, so one thing again we be done a big challenge for this Sewa gun market na the price. So now una don't come into conclusion with the business people for make una go get a one voice on the price where people get for pay for the shop.
Yes, like I will tell you again, where the delay in coming before open now. Several ground facility na the cheapest in comparison to prices na the CBD. The shops they under them price they even cheaper than some shops then na Waterloo.
So we hearing the president said already some from 12,000 to 6,000. Is it that now for the shop them or now for which section of the market that price they differ?
Now for the table, that one parlor they may get over 300 tables then for business people. Now they challenging day. We initially will be say 12,000. We count to 8,000 for year, not to per month to 8,000 for year. We get lights, you need to pay light bill. You get lights, you get fan, you use everything for year. But presidents, now people person, they listen. And he want to satisfy existing any wisdom. I think say we will create an opportunity for them for letting them able themselves and able for raise and do their business, instruct. And once president instruct, that's where they go.
Okay, so how much people will pay for the shop then?
The shop then different. You get different prices. You get shop as cheap as 25,000 per year. You get shop as high as 100,000 per year, depending on the size of the shop and the location na the business place.
Okay, continue for the with me na the program and name na Mohamed Bangali in the head of public affairs na NASSIT. As in that so today for talk about the Sewa Gun market and other things that we know they happen na NASSIT. Well, inside the program now we dey take one power headline story them. The Director of Policy Planning and Information at the Ministry of Health, Dr. Tom Sisese, for make the able implement all them program them inside 2026, make the law ask the Ministry of Finance for give them over 600 million new loans, wey include both capital expenditure and recurrent budgets. Dr. Tom Sise talk this inside the bilateral budget discussion, wey don begin at the Ministry of Finance, also different ministry departments and agencies then they go present them budget for 2026 financial year to the Ministry of Finance. We report today, Emi Jackson gets me gonna report.
The theme for this year, National Policy Hearing and Bilateral Budget Discussion, where the Ministry of Finance, Ministry of Planning and Economic Development, the owner for ministry, department and agency them, and state-owned enterprise them, enhance the traditional and innovative source of domestic revenue mobilization to finance the Big Five game changer when a government blueprint plan for develop the country. This budget discussion opportunity for make ministry, departments and agency them go explain but how they use the couple where government through the Ministry of Finance